지금 이제 또 가야 될 곳을 보면 여긴 어딘가 퀘스트 사이드 쪽에서 중단 중? 중단 중. 브리슬백 여기? 그러면 레벨 7짜리 사이드 퀘스트를 해서 뭐 잘 오르려나 모르겠네. 자, 이 안에 퀘스트가 있었던 것 같았는데 뭐야, 어디, 여기 아니야?
Hey, Milda. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildif. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
already got enough meat and bitter leaf. Just need to grab a metal panel for the scrounger pile.
Ah, Savior! Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Ulvund's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. Even with the valley working again, Ulvund hopes he can stir up enough resentment against the Karja to call for a strike.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Well, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Aloy.
No one
Change
wants
your
to play
mind
strike.
about that brew?
No?
Come for that beer
Anyway.
after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Ulvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. Never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Ulvin's plans. Now, if only there were some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Ulvin?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Ulvin has taken to blaming the Carja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Carja for anything.
Damn Carja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Carja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Carja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked stormbird, waiting for what exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law breaking.
Who is this Tolland Cleanbroker?
Just some chuff-huffing pondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chainscrape since there was a Chainscrape. He and Ulvin go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire, those two.
So Tolland works for Ulvin?
Ha! Ulvin might think so, but Talon scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
So about Ulvin.
Around here, everything's about Ulvin.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Carja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvin?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Carja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Carja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osra municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Talon making it rougher.
Petra said Tolland has a shop here in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.
사이드 퀘스트를 진행하고 있는데 여기 보니까 뭐라? 얘가 요거 두 개인데 얘 가까이 있으니까 얘부터 톨란드와 대화하기. 어딨어? 톨란드라네. 위쪽?
You're in the market for awesome armor, right? Speak to lounge.
That's you. The machine hunter that bailed out the Karja.
Never heard it put that way before.
What do you want?
Heard you've been hassling refugees up by the cliffs.
Yeah, well, you heard wrong. There's salvage up there. A Stormbird. Nailed it myself with a harpoon here in town. Not an easy shot if I do say so myself. It clipped its wing, and it crashed into the old tower up there. Killed it quick. Yeah, so if anyone's hassling anyone, it's the Shadow Karja filth that's blocking the way up to my claim.
And you're ready to crack some skulls to get to it?
No need. It's a raggedy bunch. Probably all starved before I have to lift a finger.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, we will, won't we? Now shop's closed to Karja lovers. On your blasted way.
끝이요? 그래도 뭐가 나면 다 뒤져가야지. 자, 그 다음 어디로 가려고? 황혼의 길. 여기도 뭐가 있네. 여기도 뭐가 있네. 아. 어허.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you.
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon! Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. No, just stop talking.
Where are we? Ah! So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just nuts. I am with a customer.
I'm not a customer.
I got it! Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider sky high. Ba-boom. One shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red.
How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking, yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower?
Are you two from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
So she's your partner?
My apprentice and my sister. She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
Ba-boom! And Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out the next day.
Huh. Tell me more about this weapon of yours.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it. And I'm on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design.
Whereas I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better. Namely with explosive tips.
Boomsticks.
Why not both?
That could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model.
Well, for starters, I'll need charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise, they break. But the real innovation, keep it to yourself, is a fang horn rib.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer! You get him for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal. I should have enough charger horns for Della and Boomer now. Just need a rib from that fang horn they were talking about.
퀘스트가 위치가 가까운 거부터 커다란 폭발 갈비뼈를 구해야 되니까 여기네. 일단 팽온의 갈비뼈를 구하기 위해서 뭐죠? 어디 보자. 됐고
Boomer said that fang horn should be nearby.
요건가 보다.
Frost ammo would work.
부품 태그 해서
There's the fang horn. Gonna have to take it down to get its rib.
갈비뼈 먼저 써야 되냐 여기를? 안 떨어지는데? 좀 와 아니 쪼렙 같은데 세네? 와 아이, 쉬운 게 하나도 없구나, 여기는. 이 게임은 쉬운 게 없어.
Down it goes. Should be able to harvest its radiance.
임마. 된 거야? 아직 있네? 어떻게 구했나? 팽훈의 갈비뼈.
Stash when I need it.
갈비뼈. 어라? 뭐요? 평원 잡았는데?
Got everything I need for Della and Boomer. Now, to see about that weapon of theirs.
품을 전달하면은 위치가 여기가 아닌가. 못 들어가나? 아따. 뺑 돌아가게 만들어놨네.
Be welcome, Outlander. Walk past their little shop and tripped over one of the stupid ones.
이쪽.
Come on, you love. You're in the market for Ostrom armor, if you're interested, there's an Ostrom close by offering salvage.
I know that look. You've got all the parts, haven't you?
Here you go.
Outstanding! I only need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks. Hi.
So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we go.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I
Probably.
have one?
No!
Aw.
Cause we're gonna make you something even better.
Ba-boom!
자, 투사체를 날립니다. 이걸 어떻게 하라는 거야? 무기가 없는데 스파이크 투석기라는 게 없는. 아, 장비를 해야 되나? 그러네. 얘는 장비 안 돼? 그다음에 퀘스트, 사이드 퀘스트 중에 브레이슬백. 일로 가라. 여기 뭐지? 황혼의 길.
If you're interested, there's an auction close by offering salvage contracts.
Javod said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's anything in the back of the valley. Dead bristleback by the falls. Gotta check it out.
독이 바글바글한데?
Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following the trail up.
흔적을 따라서 올라가 봐라. 응? 난이 있는데? 응? 소리가 난다. 이런 데 있어.
Dead machines. And a trap. Looks like someone's been trying to keep this trail clear.
Them shadow cards are taking a beating.
Those people are under attack.
Hey! You up there! Aren't you gonna help?
Not my job. I'm just here to keep an eye on things for chain scrape.
뭐야? 길 채취하기?
Oh, that's a nasty one.
일어나, 일어나.
Oh, hate to meet a scrap like that.
More machines
Get to
on their
safety.
way.
I'll handle the rest.
뭐 자꾸 나 이렇게 나와?
I'll help the Nora.
I'm empty.
All right, Nora.
아, 실수. 오. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. 어?
Do its thing.
엉뚱하게 됐네? 다 된 거야?
Always wanted to see the savior of Meridian in action.
와, 먹을 게 많잖아. 죽겠네.
Okay, better.
아이 참 괜히 자식아.
That's the last of them. Better check on the refugees.
난민이 어딨어, 난민이. 여기구만.
Is it bad, Lukasha?
Shh, now. Everything will be fine.
Is everyone okay?
Bruised, but not buried. Our order will live to see another day.
Are you sure about that?
We're no strangers to hardship, Nora. We've crossed half the sundom with no more than the clothes on our backs. And as soon as our sun priest returns, our path will be clear. For now, we wait.
Well, you're better off waiting somewhere else. Your people need shelter. There's a town east of...
Chainscrape. Yes. We know of it. Savohar says it's not suitable for us.
Who?
Our sun priest. Our order has made it this far thanks to his guiding light.
Okay, and where is this Savohar?
He went up to the tower to meditate 3 days ago, and he won't come down until the sun shows him the way to our new home. The fallen storm bird is an omen, he said. And of course, it must be.
I see. And how long do you plan on waiting for him?
Until he returns. He will return. He must.
You're Shadow Karja, aren't you?
We are the Order of Twilight.
The difference being...
When the usurper Avad killed his father, we fled with the Karja in shadow to Sunfall. Our lives there were difficult. Savohar saw our misery, lifted us up, protected us from the corrupt priests and heartless kestrels. When their rule ended, Savohar led us from the Shadowlands. The long night ends, and the setting sun will lead us to salvation, he said. And so he named us the Order of Twilight. We journeyed west in search of a better life.
Why didn't you go back to Meridian?
Avad is a patricide. We will not kneel to the likes of him. We must walk in twilight to our new home. Savohar will lead us there.
Uh-huh. There's an Oseram in Chainscrape, Tolland. He wants the Stormbird up there.
Yes. He was here just yesterday. A very unpleasant man, even by Oseram standards. He made all manner of threats. But we will not be intimidated.
That's all well and good, but he's got friends. Sooner or later, his whole gang will show up.
Savohar will come through. He always does. We just need to give him more time.
You're out of time, Lakasha. You need to consider packing up and...
We won't leave him. And we won't let others disrupt his meditation.
Well, they're going to try. Your priest, Savohar. You said he's been up there 3 days?
His meditation can't be rushed.
So he does this often? Meditating for days on end?
Well, it doesn't usually take this long. But he will guide us through. He always has. We have faith.
Sure, but shelter looks like a more pressing concern. Look at yourselves. Those machines nearly wiped you out. And Oseram thugs are watching you, just waiting to strike. You're in danger here. You need to grab Savohar and get out.
Our situation. This is the worst we've endured. I know we cannot stay here, but without Savohar to guide us, I don't...
Let me up there. And I'll convince him it's time to move on.
But his meditation... If he hasn't received his vision, he won't follow.
At least let me check on him. If he's been up there for days.
Yes. Yes, that is sensible, I suppose. Please, be careful. The trail up to the tower's falling apart. Savohar is strong, but it could not have been an easy climb.
It rarely is.
Let the Nora pass.
와, 이런 양심 없는 주인공 같으니라고. 캠프에서 다 털어가네.
I'll pick these up.
뭐 1, 2 어디로 가라는 거냐? 1, 2? 일로? 아니군. 이쪽이냐?
Looks like I should head up.
뿅?
Part of the ladder. Akasha was right. The trail's in bad shape. This looks recent. Must have broken off when Savohar climbed up here. I think I can reach those beams if I jump against the cliff.
점프하고 점프. 아, 이렇게 점프 점프.
Useful for making dyes. Ladder must have broken off after Savohar passed through. I need to find another way up.
이쪽 아니고 Broken bridge. I might be able to make the jump to the other side. That's a lot of blood. Savohar's? He must have hurt himself pretty bad getting over the bridge. It's not looking good. Looks like he left a trail. I can follow it. There's the stormbird. Getting closer. 오, 바글바글하구만.
Stuff for the stash. Machines. Savohar must have snuck past them. I could probably slip past them. Or take them out.
어디로 간 거야? 뭐야?
뒤를 보지마, 뒤 보지마. 뒤 보지 마세요. 아니, 왜 이렇게 빨리 가니? 좀 빨리 좀 못 가냐. 와우! 실수. 강제 전환 안 한 줄 알았네.
That's all of them. This will be in my stash when I need it.
다 된 건가?
There's Sabohar. In pretty bad shape.
이 아저씨.
The true sun above me. The true sun before me. Show me the way this eventide. The true sun above me.
You must be Sabohar.
The true sun before me. Show me the way this eventide. No. No. The vessel must be empty for the coming vision.
You don't need a vision. You need medical attention. On the way up, I saw parts of the trail had given way. Is that how you hurt yourself?
My pain. Oh, a ritual.
You're hurt bad. And your people are running out of time. Staring at the Stormbird isn't solving anything.
You don't understand the omen. It fell here at the peak. I just need to see the twilight path. My people will find their home.
Listen, Lakasha is doing the best she can down there, but machine attacks, angry Oseram. The Order is scared, Savar.
The last rays of eventide will burn away their fear.
I don't think so. What do you think's gonna happen here? If you sit long enough, the sun will show you something?
A path to a new home. The fallen machine can only mean that the storm has passed. Salvation is at hand.
Or some Oseram shot it, and it hit an old tower. Look, I think you punctured a lung. You can't heal it with prayer.
The sun will provide. And I will not lose faith.
I'd be more concerned about losing blood.
말이 안 통하는구만.
Your people are worried about you. They need shelter, security.
The true sun above me. The true sun for me. Show me the way. This eventide.
I think you've been staring at your salvation this whole time.
The true sun above me.
Gotta get over to that Stormbird. Grab its heart. Stormbird heart is valuable. Enough to feed all the refugees waiting below. And his answer is sunstroke and a prayer? Why does every priest I meet think blind faith is the answer to everything?
올라가는 길이 이렇게?
Make an interesting color for my armor.
이리 가는 거 맞나? 아, 이렇게 가면 되는구나. 왼쪽으로? 이쪽으로? 아니구나, 왼쪽이구나. 아, 오른쪽 참. 오른쪽 가서 저 끝으로 나가야 되나?
Send this to my stash.
안 되네? 올라갈 수 있는 곳이 안 보이네? 이쪽인가? 올라갈 수 이렇게? 안 되네? 될 것 같았는데? 아, 참. 어떻게 하라는 거지? 일로?
The Osram that was watching the refugees probably went to get Tolland. I gotta get them out of here before he comes back.
됐다.
Looks like some kind of lens. Guess I'll keep it for later. There. The Order should be able to afford shelter with this heart. Some food and a change of clothes wouldn't hurt either.
강아. 물이 이렇게 코앞인데 멋지게 내려가나?
Savahar? How you holding up? I need to get back over there.
살살살 꽃송이.
Careful not to let this stain my hands. Savahar?
죽었네?
I guess you did the best you could. Rest easy now. I'll make sure your people are safe. I should let Lakasha know. And give her the Stormbird heart.
빠르게 가면 되지. 야영지니까. 빠른 이동. 일로?
Come on, don't make this difficult. Get out of the way.
No.
I'm a generous gent. So I'll give you one more chance to make it easy on yourselves and clear out.
We won't let you pass, Asaram. If you choose bloodshed, that's on your conscience.
Ain't it just like the Karja to make things harder than they have to be? Okay, boys. You heard her. Get your consciences ready.
Hold on now, Tolland.
You again? Listen, I'm all out of patience here. I clipped that Stormbird's wings. The salvage is mine. I don't care who gets in my way. Nora savages or Shadow Karja fleabags. I'm taking it.
Well, from what I hear, the law says that whoever gets the salvage first keeps it. Which in this case is me. Am I right?
You took the heart? I shot that Stormbird! Me!
Am I right?
She's right, boss.
Blasted Luff, shut up! Okay. You win. Hey, I'm doing fine. I need that salvage anyhow. But these people need all the help they can get. Come on, boys. Back to Chain Scrape. I need a drink.
Aloy, again, we thank you.
You're welcome. Now take this heart. Use it to buy food, clothes, shelter for your people. Maybe even land to build a new home.
This is... Savahar must make these decisions.
No, I'm sorry, Lakasha. Savahar isn't coming back. He's gone. I know it's hard, but your people need a leader now. Go to Chainscrape. Talk to the forge woman there, Petra. Give her the Stormbird heart. She'll look after you and your people until you can get back on your feet. Find your path.
I'll do my best, Aloy. What choice do I have? Here, please accept this. It is modest, but I hope it helps in some small way. To Chainscrape, then.
다음 사이드 퀘스트는 브리슬 백 일로 가야 되고, 여기에는 모닥불이 없네. 응? 왜 못 부르지?
old mine. And a lot of broken trees. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from? But how? Unless this cave leads out of the Daunt. Okay, let's see where this leads.
돌 떨어져.
The old cart tracks collapsed. It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way. There's smoke from deeper in the mine. An explosion? Bristlebacks. So they did come through here. They must have gotten trapped. I'm gonna have to take them out before I can look around.
한두 마리가 아니네. 아. 돌. 어이? 아, 위치가 너무 안 좋은데? 아! 진짜. 아, 뭐되지? 자식아. 오는구나. 튀어. 야! 우와. 오, 어디 보자. 어디 보자.
Okay. Better take a look at where the smoke's coming from. this for my stash later. There's a lot of smoke. Looks like the mine runs pretty far back. There's a lot of blaze down there. There's enough blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels.
쪽지? 뭔 쪽지?
Sounds addressed to Ulvund. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. Ulvund must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. I should let Javad know what I found.
오, 더 못 가나? 일 못 가네.
So Ulvund was secretly blasting in the mine, trying to squeeze it for all it's worth. Until Bristleback stampeded through. Maybe the explosions blew a way open? But from where?
밤이 되었네. 근데 여기서 빨리 갈 수 있는 방법이 없네. 겁나 뛰어가야 되나 그냥? 일 가는 거 맞나? 밤이라 길이 안 보이네.
If you need shards, salvage them. Nora, if you need shards, there's a salvage operation to the west.
What about a rope cast? Ropes don't explode.
Nora, if you need shards, there's a salvage operation to the west.
Thought I taught you your lesson last time.
You're in the market.
Savior, what news do you bring?
Picked up the Bristleback trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think...
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking. I need to go.
Of course.
Nora, if you need shards, there's a salvage operation.
뭐 끝난 게 아니야?
The embassy where Gala's rebels were riding bristlebacks. If they attacked from the north, they might have a camp up that way.
뭐 여기까지 가야 돼? 퀘스트 계속 이어지네. 가려면 레벨 7짜리인데 이렇게 멀리 간다고? 멀리가 있네. 가서 어디 보자.
You're as red as a Karsha priest and
엉켜진다?
huh? Nora, if you need shards, there's a salvage operation to the west.
Shards. I else would one need the glory of me.
Left it with a bristleback that almost
Tell
my
me
arm
it's not
power
slow
away
to
detection.
차원 도구 탄약. 차원 약용 얄매 얻기 공간 부족 소지품에
What will you choose?
Gates only close before embassies. Plenty of delvers doing business in there.
강화되나?
Can't exactly lock them out now, can you?
되네. 근데 이게 지금 강화가 다음 티어가 나오는 것 같은데 지금 레벨이 낮은 무기들이라서 요거 강화하면 안 될 것 같고 다음 맵에서 아니 다음 맵에서 하는 걸로. 자, 이렇게 하면 이렇게 올라가는 게 나은가? 물음표가 아까 있었는데 여기 뭐지 얘는?
Pack's full, but my stash has one.
요거 그치? 튀어. 가야 하는 곳이 지금 여기니까 일리 내려가면 쉽게 갈 수 있으려나? 괜찮나? 괜찮네. 괜찮아. 안 죽어. 왼쪽으로 못 가나? 그치.
Something's going on at that camp.
Gotta make all other armors look like rusted buckets of scrap. You really think you can do that?
Karoof, come on! You know me. Have I ever given you anything less than perfection?
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. I was at Barren Light when the Tanakh attacked. Nasty business. But every codger in Oseram is thankful you drove them off.
So what are you doing out here?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure in the West. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that's ready to take advantage. We'll buy any scrap you got. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West, guaranteed. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it. But none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Counting on you, Aloy.
가야 될 곳이 호송대 습격원하고 여기 맞지?
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt. to my stash.
못 올라가?
Some kind of outpost. With pens. It might be where Regala's keeping her machines. I need to find a way to get in there. I could scan the area to see what I'm up against. And tag any rebels or machines in my focus to keep track of them. Could blow up that canister with a fire arrow.
화염 화살을 못 만드는데. 얘들 잡아야 되나?
No plans here, Eva. No commander can stop her.
아니 피해야죠. 도망가야죠. 야 이건 잠입 잠입 액션인데 축사로 들어가니 입구를 찾아라.
They spotted me.
아니 젠장. 아니 거기에 딱 나올 줄 어떻게 알았어 내가. 아. 튀어. 와, 거기 딱 있냐?
Let's get out there. I'll try this way. Keep looking. How many places are there to hide?
뭐 다 잡아야 되는 거야? 내려왔나? 돌아가네?
If she slips away, she'll be back to put a blade to your throat. No, nothing.
머리통을 날리면 괜찮으려나? 머리를 들어봐라. 안 되네? 들어봐. 헤드샷! 하나. 새 놈이네. 아, 밑으로 가는 길이 있구나. 자, 그 다음에 살금살금 가려면은
Bet a dyer would be interested in this. Okay, I'm in. I have to clear out this place before I can look around.
누구를 처리해야 된다고? 다 죽여야 되네, 어차피.
That's one half of the bridge. How to drop the other side?
나머지 반쪽 저기야? 아, 내가 안쪽으로 들어와서 지금 도기교를 열었구나.
Find this in my stash later.
요건가? 요거지?
There. Bridge is down.
저 아래쪽에 적들이 다 있구나. 자, 막방을 하나씩 날리고 싶은데 안 보인다. 너무 멀다. 멀고 기계 서치하러 반란공과 휘하 기계 서치하기. 한 놈, 두 놈. 나무에 가리네. 여기 안 가리지? 주민 헤드 샷. 헤드 샷. 헤드 샷. 자, 머리를 쏘자. 녹다운이야? 안 죽었어? 아, 들켰네. 그거 맞춘 것 같았는데 방금. 맞춘 것 같았는데. 내 이름을 알아? 걸린 거지? 아, 그래. 아싸.
Now's my chance.
죽어. 오. 어? 허허, 야.
Still in this fight. A lot of pens, not that many machines. Where'd they all go? Better check in that cave. Couch is full, but the back has room. Stash this away for later. Bristleback. It looks like it fell into a tunnel. So the rebels were keeping bristlebacks here. The machines fell into the tunnel, which must have collapsed as they ran further in. What if Ulvin's explosives created the sinkhole? I should head back to Chainscrape to let Javad know.
한참 가야 되네. 그냥 이동을 할 수 있나? 팩 다 썼나 보다. 아하, 이란. 뭔 소리야 이게?
I'll save this for a dyer.
아까 여기 거기 어려웠지? 일 가야겠구만.
So, you've returned from the west. Any luck?
The bristlebacks were being penned by Tanakh rebels on the other side of the mountains. Ulvin's explosives opened up a sinkhole, dropping them into the tunnels.
Which they followed to the mine and out into the Daunt.
Right. Aside from the rebels, if anyone is to blame for the bristlebacks, it's Ulvin.
Radiant beams of the sun. And all this time he was pointing the finger at us. Bring Ulvin here. Petra, too.
Summoned like a blasted ale winch. You best be meaning to put pen to parchment. What? Why is she here?
I live here too, lugnut. So what's this about?
Thanks to the Savior, the sun has shown the truth on the bristleback incursion. Tanakh rebels were keeping pens of machines on the other side of the mountains. A sinkhole swallowed them, releasing them into the underground tunnels that led east and out into the Daunt.
So it was an accident. But let us not forget that it was the Karja.
I'm not done. The sinkhole only formed due to your unauthorized blasting in the southern mine, Ulvund. You are responsible for the machine rampage, the workers we lost, the destruction the bristlebacks caused. All of it.
My dear magistrate, has your precious son baked your senses? I would never give such an order without first consulting you.
Evidence says otherwise. Aloy found the shipping manifest in the mine. You skirted the laws of the Sundom, Ulvund. All for a few extra shards.
And you almost drowned your other miners, and sent that oversized tool over there to intimidate a bunch of refugees.
I demand an official investigation. I won't be the victim of some Karja scheme.
Certainly. We'll conduct a thorough inquest into everything. The bristlebacks, the mine, the refugees. Every business deal you ever put your name to.
Well, that's not necessary, is it? What if I just return to the claim?
Oh, well, that would save the crown the cost.
Of course. I'll be on my way as soon as I wrap up some previous commitments, tie up some loose ends. After all, the welfare of Chainscrape's people in a transition like
Nope,
this...
you're leaving right now. Chainscrape will be just fine.
You think she can run this scorched-out forged dump? Ha! Knock yourself out.
Get out!
Oh, don't want you, don't need
Down
you.
with all that! Fresh and right!
Get off me!
Mud looks good on you, Ulvin.
As the sun burns away shadow. Thank you for that, Aloy.
Oh, he had it coming.
Here, please accept this token of gratitude. You've done the Sundom and my sanity a great service. And I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Guess we do. Not the most pleasant boots to fill, but I'll wear them. All thanks to you, Flamehair.
Okay. Chainscrape will be better off with Petra in charge.
레벨 16 하나 남았다. 레벨 17을 찍어야지 메인 퀘스트로 들어갈 텐데 1 정도는 괜찮을까? 1 정도는 괜찮을지도.
Come
Come back and I'll show you my wares once again.
Here, you're the rowdy spark we should be thanking for kicking Olvin out of the forge.
Petra mentioned you were trouble, and trouble's always welcome at my shop. Take a look. Won't find weapons like these anywhere in the Dawn. Guaranteed.
빠른 이동 팩. 얘를 2개 정도, 3개. 불사냥꾼 활. 그렇지, 불. 얘를 사야 되나? 사나? 사야 되나? 불 공격을 못 하고 있는데 지금.
See you when I see you, Red.
Maybe this guy'll fix my lucky hammer by then.
Maybe it'll stop breaking too.
자, 여기 말고 여기 말고 갔던 데가 여기지. 여기에 작업대 상인 있나? 사냥용품 있네. 여기 재단사 사냥용품. 여길 가서 물품을 사야겠다.
I was bracing for this rain.
May the wind carry you.
올라가자.
I specialize in your survival.
너 상인. 자, 냉기 사냥꾼의 활. 절단. 이게 아까보다 좋은 건데. 뭐야 이거? 여기는 냉기가 여기 있고 화염이 없네? 일단 냉기는 있으면 좋을 것 같고 사자. 구매 및 장착. 냉기를 사냥꾼 활 대신 넣고 절단은 얘 살 수 있네? 얘는 뭐야? 단거리 산성 장거리. 와, 이거 다 살려면은 굉장히 노가다를 많이 뛰어야겠는데. 중장거리. 지금 얘는 가르는 전사활, 단거리용 산성, 얘 하나 살까? 이걸로 사냥꾼 활 얘도 사. 이렇게 하면은 자, 소지품에서 지금 사용하고 있는 게 견고한 샤프샷 활, 절단 사냥꾼 활, 절단 얘를 얘를 어떻게 하면은 사냥꾼 얘가 왜 두 개가 돼 있지? 얘가 주무기, 부무기로 나뉘는 건가? 산성, 냉기에 산성을 쓰거나 좀 애매한데? 다시 도구 못 사는구나. 차원 다람쥐 가죽 하나 있다. 그러면은 다람쥐 뼈도 있고 잠깐만 그러면은 제작대가 여기 있다. 작업대에서 주머니를 너구리 가죽 없고 여우 가죽 그 다람쥐 다람쥐 뼈가 필요하구나. 다람쥐 가죽 하나 더 필요하네. 다람쥐 가죽 하나 다람쥐 뼈는 필요 없을 것 같고 멧돼지 가죽 필요하고 너구리 가죽 필요. 너구리 몇 마리 잡았는데 일단 하나씩 사볼까? 다람쥐 가죽이었지. 다람쥐 가죽 얘가 한 개 필요했나? 이거
A good trade, a good day.
그치. 이 하나 할 수 있고 포션 늘릴 수 있고 화살을 쓰는데 샤프샷 탄약은 아니고 이제 올릴 수 있나? 스파이크 와이어 이거 필요하네. 멧돼지 가죽 멧돼지 가죽이 하나 필요하네. 멧돼지 가죽이 있다. 하나 필요한 건 강화가 가능하면 바로바로 하자 그냥. 됐고 사냥꾼 화살, 원소 화살 얘 돌리려면은 너구리 가죽 2개. 너구리를 안 잡았나? 너구리 가죽 없구나. 없네. 필요없는 화살은 팔 수가 있을 테지? 그러면은 판매. 무기 중에서 일반 사냥꾼 완력 샤프샷 필요 없으니까 얘 팔고 15 똑같은 거 아닌가? 코일 들어있네? 그냥 팔면은 코일 빼고 팔았어야 되는구나. 젠장. 안 사용하는 여기에서 코일 해제. 얘도 얘는 코일 못 썼네. 코일 하나 되사기 가능한가? 코일 없네. 그럼 됐고 잠깐만 장비를 파랑색으로 바꾸면 룩이 영 안 좋네. 룩이 별로라서 패스. 아이고 룩 별로라서 패스. 그냥 기본이 이것도 괜찮네. 탐문과 신이 닿은 자, 집중재생, 강력한 약효, 무공적 체력 회복. 요걸 할까 그냥? 아니 그냥 얘로 기본 장비가 제일 이쁘네. 얘는 뭐지? 노라 용사? 은신 중 파쇄 효과. 요걸 바꿔보자. 그리고 강화를 노라 용사 은신과 원거리 전투 강화를 해서 두 번째까지는 되겠네. 롱 레고 윙 버너 얘는 없네. 강화 요건 구하기 힘들 것 같다. 3개 다 올려야지만 조각까지 활성화가 되나 보네. 무기를 지금 사용하고 있는 게 중거리 절단의 사냥꾼. 얘를 일단 어, 2단계는 안 되네. 예, 그럼 얘는 1단계 되고 2단계 얘도 안 되고 냉길 사냥꾼 활. 역시 2단계 안 되는구나. 이거 강화 제대로 하려면은 많이 돌아야겠네. 이게 뭐야? 스파이크 투척기. 얘는 어떻게 쓰는 거지, 근데? 여기 안에도 또 많네, 퀘스트가. 나중에 하자. 일단 갈 곳은 메인 퀘스트. 이제 부러진 하늘. 일로 가야 되니까 파괴된 모닥불이 어디 있나? 어라? 이쪽으로? 여기서 가야 돼? 와, 한참을 가네. 아니면은 여기잖아. 아까 모닥불에서 이게 기지 아닌가? 기지? 퀘스트가 어떻게 된 거야? 맞는데? 맞는데 이쪽으로 가라고? 골 아프군. 또 뭐야?
You want to hear what I've got to say, Outlander? Hear back from your family yet?
I hear Tanakh rebels have taken over the border gates west of here. Best stay clear of them if you're heading that way.
Thanks for the heads up.
이 뭐야? 새로운 반란군?
I knew Taro have enough to deal with.
반복 퀘스트인가 보구만.
Maybe they could use a little help.
이쪽으로 가야 되니까 여기까지.
Turn into something tasty. An old world ruin. Might be the one that Utaru and Plainsong told me about. Let's see if there's anything useful inside.
어디? 어디 얘기하는 거야? 여기? 편 여긴데? 일단 길 따라 일단 가고. 오, 지들끼리 싸우네. 이러면 또 자, 내가 센 거지, 얘가. 안 보여. 안 보인단 말이지. 어? 야. 잠깐만요. 있나? 저긴 또 있구만. 아저씨, 그러지 마세요. 저기냐?
Stand and fight! Taking my shot!
오. 방어는 없니? 또 있을 것 같은데, 저기? 없어? 저기 있다. 너는 봤네.
We're not letting her get the better of us, are we?
오, 다행이네.
this for a cook.
어디 저기 이거 맞는데? 와, 여기 통과하려면 또 한바탕 해야 되네?
I recognize this place. The Tanakh wouldn't let me through those gates before. Looks like they were overrun by rebels. I should find whoever's in charge and take them out. Might make the rest retreat. Gotta be prepared.
혹시 미리 준비해놔야지.
I see you.
어? 왜 안 맞냐고? 맞춘 것 같았는데.
No commander can stop us. Humble weaklings will get what's coming to them. I know it.
올라갈 수 있는데. 오. 뒤통수 깝시다. 무음 공격이 있잖아, 이 새끼야. 무음 공격이 있잖아. 무음 공격이었는데 왜?
Jasper, can't you saw anything?
False alarm, I think.
Give it up. Get back to what we were doing.
What? 무음 딱 떠가지고 탁 했는데, 얘 어디 갔어, 시체?
That grass move? That might be her. Come out! Outlander!
숨어.
Don't have eyes on her! We will have to hunt her down! I'm with you.
딱 걸렸는데. 아이고 씨. 걸렸네. 에라이. 이 바보들이.
I will crush you. You again.
아이고야.
She's making us waste arrows.
아, 뭐 움직이고 있어. 움직이지 못해. 아, 진짜. 내가 이길 수 있어, 이 새끼야. 안 되는구나. 저기 있었구나. 오, 이놈 세상이야? 자, 뒤통수를 깔 수가 있을까? 뒤통수를 깔 수가 아까 못 갔어 근데. 그치. 푹 찍. 어이 새끼야.
These look like identification tags. I've seen Tanakh soldiers carry them, but never this many.
반하고 처치해도 되고.
From soldiers they killed. I'll keep them safe for now. Figure out what to do with them later. Without a leader, the rebels should abandon this place. But I could always deal with them now. Either way, I'm done here.
다 한 거야? 다 안 죽여도 되는구나. 근데 어차피 통과해야 되는데? 저까지 가려면?
There's support coming.
어?
Still with me?
한나. 무은 공격이 대단하냐고 왜. 왜 무문 공격이 되다 말아요? 응?
You're with me. Follow. I'm not letting you search alone.
못 가네.
We need her found. You with me? And so the chase begins. I'm looking for her. I'll stop you!
밑에 하나.
Why am I making myself a target?
The area should be safe now. Get this from my stash when I need it.
털었고 여기 열어야 되는구만. 죽었네? 언제 죽었대?
Strong smell.
탈 수는 없구나. 뭐 다람쥐야? 뭐, 야, 아, 세이브다.